in partnership with CommSec.
All right, let's get the latest on the markets this morning and how we're looking today. Tom Piotrowski, good morning to you. So how are we looking today?
Well, Pete, rather optimistically, the futures are pointing to a gain of 0.25%. And I say that because the theme for US markets was the opposite. We tended to see selling, particularly where technology names are concerned. That was reflected most acutely where the Nasdaq was concerned. It was down by 1.5%. The broader market, the S&P 500, fell by 0.2%. The Dow Jones was just in positive territory. But Pete, what's clear is that there is an acute anxiety ahead of the US Federal Reserve's symposium, which is held every year in Jackson Hole. It's a forum that you can hear a lot being put around the outlook for the economy, interest rate settings, and indeed in a setting where there's a lot of acrimony between the Oval Office and the Federal Reserve, there could be some interesting discussions around that. So the potential is substantial. Investors are just taking a little bit of risk off the table ahead of that, and they're highlighting the expensive technology names in the process. So Nvidia, Broadcom, Supermicro Computer, those organizations all down in the order of around 3%. One of the more expensive stocks that you'll encounter in the US market is a data management company called Palantir. It's seen extraordinary gains over the course of the last year in particular. It was down by about 9% in the absence of any news. We saw Home Depot report earnings, which had a few blemishes, but the bottom line is that they reaffirmed their full year earnings expectations. So at a time when the building landscape is challenged, consumers are challenged, and the economy is also under pressure, the maintaining of their full year estimates was encouraging. As I said, today the futures are pointing to an improvement. We've got a lot of companies reporting earnings today, amongst them James Hardie and Transurban, Pete, and the Aussie dollar's taken quite a leg down overnight, so that's back to around 64.5 US cents.
Okay, thanks Tom.